So what is going on, people? It's Kim here and welcome back to my FPL series, or my Fantasy Premier League series. And within today's episode we are looking at Game Week 7, and then we're going to be picking our team for the next game week, which is obviously Game Week 8. So this video should be hitting you guys on Friday, which is obviously the day before Game Week 8 kicks off. I have fallen behind a little bit with this series, but I will be getting back on track as of Game Week 8. So let's get into it. We're going to be looking at Game Week 7 and its results. Not sure that I actually picked my squad for this. I think I did kind of leave it because I kind of forgot about it, to be honest, with FIFA 16 coming out, and also doing FIFA 16 obviously, and doing my Walking Dead playthrough as well. I just kind of forgot about Fantasy Premier League, but I am back with it today. And yeah, unfortunately Swansea got off to got a tough loss against Southampton, a cracking win for Southampton, 3-1, but I chose the wrong goalkeeper in Fabianski. He just gets me the 2 points in the end, which is basically for playing the full 90 minutes. And I do apologise about my voice. I am kind of losing it. Still ill today. We have Vincent Kompany, who obviously didn't play in that 4-1 loss against Tottenham, and it's probably for the best, because if he had played, he'd probably be getting me minus points for that 4-1 defeat. That was an absolute shocker, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, I am kind of glad that Kompany did miss that game. Next up, we have got Ashley Williams, again another Swansea defender. Massive mistake from me, not gonna lie. He picks me up just a 1 point, obviously -1 for conceding 3 goals, but getting me 2 because of playing the full 90 minutes, so it's not all that bad, I guess. Now we have got Mika Richards in defence as well for Aston Villa. Aston Villa losing 3-2 to Liverpool. Not a bad result, to be honest, against Liverpool. It was very close. In terms of the scoreline, I unfortunately didn't get to watch the game, but 3-2 is a close scoreline, and I don't think it's a bad one. Away from home, Aston Villa. I don't think it should damage their pride too much. But yeah, Richards played the full 90 minutes, so he gets me the 2 points. However, he conceded 3 goals, and that is -1 point, so I just pick up 1 from Richards. Now moving on to the midfield, this is where the points came in, specifically with this absolute beast, Alexis Sanchez. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. He is scoring again, and without a doubt, he's got his confidence back. And I'm really looking forward to, despite, you know, what happened in the Champions League, I'm not sure what goes on with Arsenal in Europe. You know, we played absolutely fantastic against an in-form Leicester side. Yes, some people might only say it is only Leicester City, but an in-form Leicester City side. This Leicester City side has caused so many upsets, had some fantastic comebacks this season, and a 5-2 win away from home is a fantastic result for Arsenal, and one that I feel, you know, we really did need in terms of in the league. And yeah, a hat-trick for Alexis Sanchez gets me 15 points. Obviously an extra 2 for playing the full 90 minutes, and an extra 3 bonus points as well. I might make Sanchez my captain in the upcoming game week, because it does look like he is back in form. Even though Arsenal did lose in the Champions League, Alexis did still score, so he has definitely got his confidence back on track and is going to be firing in the goals without a doubt. Alongside him is Arsenal teammate Mesut Ozil. Ozil picking himself up an assist in that game earns me 3 points for that, and an extra 2 for playing the full 90 minutes. 5 points in total from Mesut Ozil. I did have Mahrez on there as well, and now for me Mahrez was absolutely just absent in that game. Real shocker, to be honest, because I thought out of the whole Leicester squad that Mahrez would be the one that Arsenal really needed to watch, but hats off to Nacho Monreal for dealing with the guy, because he was just nowhere to be seen in that game at all. Mahrez picks me up just the 2 points for playing the full 90 minutes, and I think it's the same with Albrighton as well. He played 63 minutes, so gets me just the 2 points. I don't think he had a specifically good game, to be honest. And I think I'm going to be making some transfers pretty soon. Yes, I will probably have to dip into spending some points, but I think it could work out well for me in the long run. Up front, we have got Sergio Aguero, who obviously, the less said about Man City in this game week, the better, to be honest. Just a shocking loss, 4-1 to Tottenham. I know it's away from home, but still, Tottenham are Tottenham, you know, that it's just unreal that Tottenham are the side that Matthew Flamini scored 2 goals against. Tottenham made Matthew Flamini look like Lionel Messi, and they go and beat Man City 4-1. It's just unreal. But I suppose it's just one of those strange results. You do get them every season. But yeah, 4 points from Aguero because I made him my captain. Like I say, I'm going to be handing that back over to Sanchez. And yeah, just get obviously the double 2 points for playing 85 minutes. Swansea, of course, did lose to Southampton, so just the 1 point for Gomez playing 45 minutes. Had no idea he was substituted that early. I'm not sure why or what happened, but again, I probably am going to be looking to make some transfers pretty soon. Olivier Giroud picked me up 5 points. He came off the bench and obviously got himself a goal towards the end of the game, which is great from Ollie, you know, really proud of that. So that's 5 points from him for playing 11 minutes and netting 4 points for netting a goal. So thank you very much, Olivier Giroud. And that is the full, the full squad, for the full kind of squad report, I guess I can call it. We picked up 43 points in total, and if I just have a quick look at my league, if I can find it, I've actually gone down in my league. Some of you obviously had a much better week than me. So we've got William now, who's gone up to the top spot. Well done, William, with 271 points. Riz has moved down into second place, and Shoaib has moved down into third. We've got Death Row moving up to fourth there. Mangueros moving down to 5. We've got Jamie up to sixth place this week. We've got Don and Abra, who remain in the same places as the previous game week. However, Six God is up into 9th, and Half the Prince, that means, is down into 10th place. Jonah with Wizards of Oz is up to 11th. And moving down is Abdullah Akbar into 12th place. Into 13th place, moving up, we've got Samuel Duncan. Well done, Samuel, with Exeter Boys. Down into 14th, we've got 6 Arsenal. Moving up, Tyler and V90. Moving up to 15th and 16th place there. Down into 17th place, we've got Oasis. Then, where am I now? 18th place, moving up, we have got the Invincibles. I absolutely love that name, by the way. We have got Javier moving down into 19th. I've moved down into 20th place. Also moving down, we've got Spaniel FC and a man with Screw Mourinho down into 21st and 22nd place. Moving up to 23rd place, we have got Samantha Harris. 24th, moving down, is Kenny. Also moving down is Gulam, I think that's pronounced, in 25th place. Kaylee, my little sister, has moved up to 26th place. Well done, Kaylee. No Sonogo, no party is a no mover in 27th place. Moving down is Right Side of Lab with Oscar, the manager, and Emmanuel moving down, both moving down to 28th and 29th place. Up into 30th place, we have got Denny. Moving down into 31st place, we have got Nick. 32nd place, moving up, we've got Abote. 33rd place, moving down, is Luke Briggs. And in 34th place, but moving up, however, is Nurshad Amin. So, that is my league as it stands at the moment, guys. Yeah, well done to all of you, to be honest. I think a lot of points have been gained with that previous game week. We're going to have a look at, we're going to go back now, and I'm going to sort my squad out for game week 8. I might make some transfers, guys. I'm not 100% sure yet. Sorry about my internet, by the way. It's just kind of lagging there. So let's have a look at my team. I've got quite a few players out injured, to be honest, which doesn't help. And I'm thinking of adding some Southampton players into my squad as well. So I'll get a good look into that. Also think of trading in Giroud. So We have got, obviously, Romero, who's going to be in goal against Arsenal. Now, I'd prefer Fabianski in goal against Tottenham, to be honest. I just think, I'm not just saying it because I'm an Arsenal fan, but I think Romero is going to have a much tougher job against Arsenal, against the likes of Sanchez, Ozil, Walcott, than Fabianski is coming up against Tottenham. I know Tottenham did get that win against Man City, but I don't think it's going to stand for too much, to be honest. I need to do something about this defence, to be honest. I'm not liking Yedlin. I'm going to look to get rid of him, I think. We've got Williams. I'm going to keep him in that. I can't really do too much about the defence, and that's not good, because obviously I've got Ward, who is out injured, and my other defender is Yedlin, who obviously hasn't had a fantastic season, and I'm real surprised about that, because he was a fantastic player, but he's out at Sunderland, who have probably got, you know, one of the worst defences in the league. So I'm just kind of really iffy about putting him in. I think I'm going to swap him for somebody else, and I think I'm going to have to take Ward out of the squad as well. If we get a look at Ward's injury, he's expected back later on this month, so I don't know. Actually, he is a good defender. I might stick with Ward, but get rid of Yedlin and just do some switching around with midfield, maybe the strikers as well. Obviously, I'm keeping my Arsenal boys in. We have got Norwich coming up against Leicester, so what I'm going to do is, because he didn't have a great week, I'm going to take Albrighton out and put Nathan Redmond from Norwich in there. I'm going to keep faith in Gomez, and I can't really play. I am going to make some transfers, guys, but I better make Sanchez my captain this week when I can find him. He's there. And vice captain, it's got to be Mahrez still. I'm going to keep faith in him. So that's my team so far. But I think I'm going to make some transfers, guys. I think I'm just going to have to. We've got too many out injured. Well, too many out. We've got one out injured, which isn't too many. But company's like a doubt as well. So what I'm going to do is get rid of Yedlin. And I'm sorry, Olivier, but you've got to go to 8.8 million, and he's not living up to it at all at the moment. My goalkeepers were very cheap, by the way, I have to say. I don't think Romero is going to play much, though, for United. So, do I do anything with that? Do you know what? I'm going to take Romero out as well. Now that's cost me -4 points. So, So hang on a minute. If I put Romero back in, I'm allowed to make 2 transfers, which is great. So that means I could get rid of Yedlin, get rid of Olivier, and we've got 13.2 million then. And my maths is absolutely ridiculous, so I'm going to work this out very quickly. 13... No, I cannot work this calculator. We've got 13... Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it nothing works when you want it to? So 13.2 divided by 2. This is probably really bad that I can't do that. 6.6. I'm sorry if you are good at maths and you're absolutely cringing at me right now. I can't help it. So I could put Kolarov in, because he's earning the most points at the moment. I could also put Bellerin in. So I get some. I get quite a lot of good players here. Or we could go for Stones as well. Oh, he is actually injured. You know, Smalling's also doing pretty well. Monreal. I'm going to go for Kolarov because of his free kick ability. He's just that player that can get forward. And he's got a fantastic shot on him for a defender. So now we've got up to 7.1 million to spend on a striker. And it's a shame because I did really want to put Pella in. But obviously he's out at the moment. So who else can we go for? Walcott is obviously not classed as a striker in Ultimate Team, which is a little bit annoying. Vardy, I could get him. And there's quite a few here, to be honest, that I wouldn't mind in my team. This is quite a difficult one for me. Some of you guys are going to be screaming at me to put a certain player in right now. Do I go with Vardy? Or do I stick with Giroud? and change my midfield instead. What? How does? Alright, okay. So that only gives me 3.4 million. Maybe I should stick with Albrighton. I'm really struggling now. Do I put Vardy in? Oh, have I made a bad decision? I'm not sure. I need a good striker. I need a very good striker. But I'm tempted to keep Giroud in and put another good midfielder in. I really wanted to put Walcott into my squad. 9.4 million. I'm not sure I'm going to get too many good players with that. We got Tadic. But I'm in a right mess right now. To be fair, I'm struggling. I'm going to keep faith in Giroud, you know. I've already got Aguero, who's a fantastic striker. That means I've got 9.5 million to spend on 2 players, which seems pretty impossible to me. That means I'm going to have to get like some poverty midfielder. I can't put Kolarov in, he's too much. Oh, I'm going to have to get rid of Giroud. I have to keep Albrighton for now. I'm not too happy with that, to be honest. But it's got to happen. It's the only way. So I can get Kolarov. And it's difficult trying to pick a defender now. A striker even. What am I even saying? So if I can sort this maximum price out. Oh, it's a shame about Wilson. He would have been perfect. He's had a fantastic season. And obviously he's ruptured a ligament, which is really, really bad. He's going to be out for a long time, unfortunately. Is there anybody else down here that I think... fuck. It could be Vardy. It could end up being Vardy. I could have like a Leicester trio in here. Oh, I really don't know, guys. I'm struggling like hell. I could have Ings from Liverpool. Oh, my days. Vardy's the man, though. He does score. Do you know what? We're doing it. Welcome, Vardy, to the club. Welcome, Vardy. That's it. They are my transfers, guys. They are my transfers. Obviously, if things really do mess up, I'm going to have to dip into my points and make some massive transfers. But I managed. I don't know how I got 2 free ones. That's pretty good, to be honest. Obviously now I can swap Kolarov for Company because he is a doubt, and I think I'm happy with the rest. So yeah, do you know what, guys? Let's go for it. This is my squad for Game Week 8. I still have these to use. That play all out attack allows you to play a 2-5-3 formation in the next game week. Wow, that is mad. So I could put Albrighton in. I could have triple captain. Do I think Sanchez is going to score? A bench boost. What does that mean? I haven't used any of these yet. The points scored by your bench players in the next game week are included in your total. Do you know what? I'm going to leave those for now. But yeah, that is my squad for the next game week. I'm sorry that this episode has been quite long, by the way, but thank you all for watching. I've sorted my team out now. Wish me luck, and I hope you guys do well as well. And I'll see you all in Game Week 8.